Hi everybody, thanks for taking a look at this. I've been using the Fender Super Champ X2 for about 3.5 years now. I had the Fender Champ prior to that, but now I upgraded to the Super Champ X2, which I've been absolutely delighted with. And it's been constantly gigged, possibly around 4 or 5 gigs a week, so it's had some serious hammer with everything as stock as it was out of the shop. So having looked at a few YouTube videos, I understand that a few things can be upgraded. One of the main things being the speaker. So what I've decided to do is invest in a Ragin Cajun speaker, 10-inch Eminence speaker. So I'm going to give you a quick demo now of how it sounds with the stock, as I've been using it for the last 3.5 years. And as I say, I've been perfectly happy with that. But as all guitarists or musicians want, we're always on that quest for the best tone. So I thought, why not give it a go? If it's only a few bucks, check it out, put it in and see what happens. So at the moment I'm going to give you a quick demo of the sounds as it sounds before I change the speakers or speaker. So see what you think. This is just the standard amp as I've been using for the last 3.5 years with a Fender 63 reissue Strat. Alright, so here we go. This is my Strat, Relic Strat, and this is the amp that we're talking about right now. The Super Champ X2. It's been absolutely fantastic. The settings I always use it on voice 12, which is basically a JCM, a Marshall JCM 800 setting, which I've had over the years. But obviously, as we get older, we don't want to be looking around 4x12s and Marshall heads. So this gives a pretty good representation of a Marshall JCM 800. And I usually use this particular amp with a Gretsch 6120. But for this purpose I'm using a Strat, and it sounds absolutely gorgeous with the spring reverb. So my settings are my reverb setting. I like a lot of reverb because I like to colour the sound. I feel it adds a lot to it. So I set that at around 4.5, as you can see on the amp. The bass is flat out because I like a big fat bassy sound. Treble on around 8. As you can see, the voice in there is on number 12, the JCM model, and then obviously the volume and so on. So I'll let you hear it with just the clean sound, which is on the first channel, and go from there. Okay, as you can clearly hear, this is on the, I'll give you a demonstration on all 3 pickups on the clean channel. Here's number 1. Second position. The volume incidentally is on 2.5, so it's not being pushed, but I don't want to kill the neighbours. Third position, middle position. Right, fourth position. And last, the neck position. Tell it's got a lot of quite a lot of bottom end as it stands, which is testament to the actual model. I think Fender have done a match the speaker very well with this stock speaker. So I'm hoping that having invested the money into the the Eminence Cajun speaker, that it'll be worth it, but only time will tell. So there you go. Okay, time to tell. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on my normal setting, which is the, as I say, the number voice 12, which is the JCM 800, I think. And I'm going to put it on full gain. Well, actually, I'll put it on half gain, then I'll put it on full gain. A few rockers out there. Okay, so here we go. This is the neck pickup again. Pretty good. Neck pickup. So now I'm just going to bypass the fourth pick position. I'm going to do the middle one. Okay, and now I'm going to go to the second position, which I know is very popular with people. Now the bridge position. Turn that's on, the gain is on 5. Okay, here we go. This is gain, full gain. Middle position. Neck position. There you go. So, okay, now the proof's in the testing. So now we're going to take the back off the amp, which you'll see, I'll video that as well. You can see the stock speaker being taken out. And let's see if the Eminence proves to be a worthwhile investment. Alright, see you in a minute. Okay, time's to tell. All you need is one of these. must say they weren't in very tight. They're probably, through the heavy gigging I've been doing, they probably worked their ways loose. Okay, now then. Okay, the one with the red dot is the plus, positive, and the other one is the negative. Okay, here we go. There we are. One Fender specially designed loudspeaker, 10-inch. One cab without speaker for the very first time. Okay, we've now got the Eminence Ragin Cajun Patriot Guitar Series. So let's check it out. Okay, let's have a little look. I'm holding the camera here, so I do apologise for all these different angles, because I'm trying to take you through all this in detail, so that if any, because I've never ever done anything like this before in my life, so this is all a new adventure for me too. So here we go. Oh, what we got here then? That's nice. Oh, an American guitar pick. That's a nice touch. Eminence inside. Very impressive. Okay, we have the packing, and there she is, the Ragin Cajun. That's pretty impressive actually, massive magnet. So let's check it out, buddy, let's check it out. Well, the first thing I noticed is that the Ragin Cajun is about 3 times heavier. You can see the size of the magnet. It's actually a lot heavier than this. Look at the size of the magnets. So not being a speaker specialist, I don't know what difference that magnet will make, but this certainly seems to be far better made and better quality than the Fender stock one. So but as we say, it's all proof is in the sound. So but so far it's all looking very positive. But there's definitely a massive difference in weight, massive. So yes, you can see how it is. This is a serious bit of kit actually by the looks of it. So anyway, again, we'll give it a whirl and see how we go. But the first concern is because of the size of the magnet, would it actually fit in? Because it's a lot wider and a lot deeper. So let's have a look, let's check it out. Okay, there's a little bit of creep for you. Okay, let's check it out. Yes, yes it does. Yes it does. That's positive. Line up the holes. Everything seems pretty straightforward there. So far so good. Yeah, looking rather sexy. There we go. See? So far so good. Put this puppy in here. Let's see how we go. Try not to obviously whack the valve. Right, remember the red dot is the positive. So cut that onto there, like so. The negative onto there, like so. So far so good. Right, there she goes. Pretty good. Okay people, moment of truth. Everything is set. I'm now on, like I was when I finished off before the swap over. I'm on the crunch channel. So everything is exactly the same. I've not touched a thing. This is literally straight from the box as you saw earlier. So it'll probably be quite tight, not quite loosened up. But I do have a gig tomorrow night, so I should really try out a few things on that. So I normally have my volume on around 6. So what you're going to hear is what I'm hearing for the very first time. I've not had a pre-jam or anything. So and also bear in mind that the other speaker, the Fender stock speaker, has had 3.5 years worth of constant gigging. So it's well loosened up, and this will be, as you saw earlier, straight out the box. So it'll be a little bit tight, I would imagine, to begin with. It's what you're hearing from for the very first time. Wow. Right, first notice is the amount of bottom end that's coming through. Wow. Now normally I wouldn't use my bridge pickup because with the Fender stock speaker it was very bright, a little bit too bright, and yes I can also change that on the treble, but I do like to feel the cut of the treble, but I've not checked. This is the settings I had on earlier, and it was too, well, you heard, probably a little bit too bright, but now all of a sudden channel. So I like that tone already, and that's a pickup that I wouldn't normally use. Now in what my ears are telling me on the neck pickup, which was fine earlier, has now got lots of bass, so I probably need to get either put the treble up a little bit or knock the bass back, or both. Right, middle pickup. Quite impressed. Pretty good. Now, I like the treble pickup more than I've ever done. The bridge pickup, I should say. Right, yes, pretty good. Now, how does it sound on the clean channel? As I say, that's set at 2.5 on the clean channel. Here we go, bridge pickup. More bass, more bottom end. Second position. You can hear the bass coming through quite loud and clear actually, which I like, which is one of the things why I bought the speaker, because they said it really enhances the bottom end. Which it does. That's the fourth position. Good. Neck pickup. Definitely. Yeah, I would say it's made a big difference in tone. That's obviously the quality of the speaker. I think Fender probably got it right for a pretty much standard stock speaker. Like I say, I've never had any problems. A lot of people, other musicians have seen me play live, have commented on my sound, so that's a credit to Fender itself. But these little adjustments, because at the end of the day everybody's tones, what they like is different. But this it sounds great. I'm pleased with it. Really in the bottom end there. So yeah, very pleased. So it looks like they got it right. And all the previous people that have done similar reviews like this, well done. You've got it right. I'm very pleased with it. I'll give it a good whirl. It'll go through its pacing for 3 hours on tomorrow night. We've got a gig tomorrow night, so it'll certainly be put through its paces on 3 times more volume. So it'll be well worked through tomorrow. So I'll possibly give you an update tomorrow. All right? Cheers. Bye-bye for now.